550s. Again, past the outside edge. Right, so let's watch this very closely. Underneath that one. Oh, that's not a bad shot. That looks reasonably close. He's got him. Rabada has got him. Now, Kohli has turned away straight to his partner and said, what about that? Was I in line? I think he was in line. I also think the fact that he's been given out is going to be a problem for him if he goes upstairs. He has decided to go upstairs. What a huge wicket this might be. Kohli might be hoping there's perhaps a little bit of height involved. Now, hang on a sec. There's a little spike there. That didn't look like it was bat to me. Also, Kohli didn't go upstairs straight away. Had he known that there was bat involved, he would have gone up immediately rather than conferred with Shikhar Dhawan. But there is quite a heartbeat. So on that evidence, can that be foot? But on that evidence, the umpire is going to give that not out. There's a big spike as it went past the bat. Gee, shake of the head there for me in gold. I'm not convinced there was any bat there. I wonder if a bit of movement of the feet can cause that. I don't know, but it's surprising that Kohli didn't know straight away. No! Loud scream of no from Kohli. Oh, that's loose down the leg side, and he doesn't miss out on those. So there's a release valve. Last ball the over, 8 for 1.
Rabada going for the Yorker.
Leg side, single. And it's not, look, courtesy of Rabada. Just new young captain. How things change. Oh, that's hammered. That's short and that's put away. He is in amazing form, Virat Kohli. He's loving batting on these surfaces in South Africa. Gets terrific support. He's put that away with ease.
Jumping on anything loose at the moment. Previous over, attempted Yorker, flick to the leg side, got 4. Good defence, looking to drop and run.
If you can, if nothing happens,
and really
please. Gloves nice and high, but more bounce there from Rabada to finish that over, but 5 from it. 23 for 1. If that's beautifully played, straight delivery, just behind square, and it's gone for 4 with ease.
That's what sets the good from the great. Dealing with bad balls or marginally average balls and putting them away. The angle, it's going...
Particularly when you want to retain. It's good again.
Good shot. Very good shot. Just a push.
Good afternoon, everybody. It certainly is looking like a very good afternoon for India's captain, Virat Kohli, leaning into the drive. It was a good length delivery. But such is his form, such is his class, that he scored off a good delivery.
That's well run.
Right.
Oh, I'm not too sure that's a very sensible shot to be playing. Here's that. Oh, another good sharp delivery. No run there. Oh, a bit of a thick inside edge there. Get a couple of runs. Oh, get inside edge again. Goes for 4. Virat Kohli is certainly having a charmed life at the moment. 50 comes up, 1 wicket down. They're looking for 2. Should get them comfortably.
Good luck, good luck.
Oh, that's a good short ball. Well, if he gets there, it will well run. Here we go again.
Average score tends to be 48. There's one thing about Morris, you know, he just drifts into the pads from time to time, doesn't he, Kepler? I feel that I think he's got away with a single.
That was a slow ball that's gone wrong. He's lucky to get away with that one. Good
batting conditions. No, didn't time it. There's a cry of anguish. Well, you don't see Kohli play that shot too often. I've actually seen him hit a 6 once, but you don't see it too often, but he stands where he is. He's playing a lot of shots. Too much width again.
Virat, Jimmy, love you, Johnson. Oh, immediate. Oh, ball, yeah, nothing good.
Now just down Kohli's streak this. Big game. Currently could do with a bit of rhythm, he could do with a bit of length. He comes back for 2, that's brilliant. Just as easily as that. 10 came off that, and Gideo is really struggling now. 118 for 1 after 2.
Oh, immediate. Ball.
Imanta here. We'll continue.
Oh, ball.
Now that's good game awareness again from Virat Kohli. Well,
Get on, diver.
that's another little mini milestone.
Amazing consistency from Virat Kohli. We've seen his figures for this series already. 208 runs. Century in the first game, 46 not out in the second, 50 now in the third. 5 boundaries. Very good strike rate. That's mainly because he's so keen to take the singles. Oh, still
There you go, drive.
making.
Ball, drive. Get on.
That's one of those loose balls. Kohli's going to come back easily for 2. In fact, they'll probably think about coming back for 3. They do. That's a good scrambling down there from Rabada. Tahir. Down the ground. That's beautifully played. What a shot that is. Now that is, again, terrific game awareness.
The fielder a lot because he knew that the ball had been hit with so much power, and like I said, the awareness of where the fielder is. He's hit it with the turn, it's the googly, and so he's given himself just a little bit of room. Didn't get close to the ball. You can see the where the foot is. Oh, another googly for the South African batsman.
Oh, ball game, mate. Good drive. Ball,
Picked up a run of just about every ball apart from the one that got
To reflect on.
Get out, George.
South African lineup is weakened as well. That's another thing that needs to be taken into consideration at all.
Oh,
Oh, that's a leading edge.
Lovely.
Now I read, there's another unforced error. Too many of these creeping into the game. I read something really interesting, Sonny.
leg spin.
Ball.
He says he is doing. That's a loose one, but it's gone straight to the sweeper, so just the 1. So 4 off that over, 154 for 2.
Oh, get out,
And like you said,
ball game, mate.
hundreds. When you keep scoring hundreds, and you're allowed the odd failure, but if you're not scoring hundreds, you.
Oh, that's good scrambling, good diving.
Oh, ball done. Ball drive, mate.
Nicely worked. He knew that military.
South Africa.
First words out of his mouth was push him. Don't think there was a second run on though. Fell well short of the man at fine leg. Well, I think they may send it upstairs, but
Get on. What is it?
should not go all the way. Couple of runs. Another short ball. Looking for a second. Yep. That's another one.
Yeah, since the second wicket fell when the score was on 140.
Just no pace on the ball when the spinner is operating, so difficult to get those to go all the way.
Boundary.
Oh, fortunate. Right over the bowler's head. So.
It's been a very valuable contribution.
On his head. And that's off the edge. It goes very quickly.
What he's done. We got the projected scores. 6 runs and over 284. There's a time in. It's called for 2. No, says Dhonian.
He's got to come back for the second. You can see the sluggish nature of the pitch.
That's well played. That's really well played. Looking to access that offside and open the face of the blade, manipulate the reward. 4 runs. Sparkling innings this. Got the width on offer. Obviously they
hit it.
Boy, total control. I know he was a little lucky with that ultra edge issue. I really think that there was some technology issue there with that ruling. 15 the test matches. Picks up another single. Moves on to 97. In innings, they might look to score of him. Virat Kohli batting on 97. He's just tapped it. Just the 1 run. Moves on to 98. Interesting to see how Dhoni goes against Imran Tahir, because he's called for 2, but realizes it's going to be just the 1. So he's here on 99. So Virat Kohli is on strike, batting on 99. Trumini the bowler. Well, he gets a single. Just hear the roar in the background. Lots of Virat Kohli fans. Another international 100. This is his 34th. And once again, another international 100, which involves just hard running between the wickets. And Ravi Shastree wants him to keep going. And that's exactly what he'll do. He's hardly hit the ball in the air. No sixes, just the 7 fours. And intense running between the wickets. Fetches him. Another international 100.
He's having a magnificent tour on South African soil. He was brilliant during the test matches, continuing the good work during this one-day series as well. Quite unbelievable, his consistency and the levels of excellence that he's producing.
Well, he's called 2. He's only going to come back. He obliges this time.
While the spinners are on, he'll use his feet. Look at that. This is brilliant. The placing, look at the placement. He's made it look so easy.
You expect that he's going to press the button, but it's different with him. He doesn't just go down and hit the ball up in the air. He'll look to pierce the gaps still. That's precision. Right in the gap, and away it goes for 4. He knows that once he beats those 2 men, then there's nobody behind him, and he'll still access the boundary.
When India lost wickets. You don't get the 320s.
Captain.
Somebody like a Tony Dwyer. Just like that. Trouble by wrist spin. Nice flick of the wrist. Get a single. 6 others. Not much of timing. And falls well short. That's where he's been a bit lucky. Couple of worried Indian fans.
Problem with the shoulder.
Brilliant stuff.
He's so strong in that region. Time after time, you've seen it, Sonny, time after time. He loves scoring and practices hard at that area.
Well, he's opened the face of the bat at the last moment because he knew that the fielder was a deep cover. Look at that. He's deliberately opened the face of the bat. It's gone off the middle, but it'll also curve away from that fielder at deep cover, making it difficult for him to stop. There was no chance for him.
The first couple of balls, strangled leg side, so that's just the single. Kohli's a bit disappointed, actually, that he didn't get more out of that.
To look up to.
We certainly have been, that's for sure. Oh, here's a bit of a mix-up now. Oh, he's cracked that. He has smashed that a long way. That is so well played.
Yes, last 7 overs of the Indian innings, 6 wickets down. Not much batting to come, so Virat Kohli recognises that he's the one who's got to propel the Indian team towards 300. 242 for 6. Deep mid-wicket and long on between them.
When you're doing that, Doco, Vernon, do you look back and think how remarkable it has been your... Oops, he's going to have to bowl that one again.
Blocking the big shots.
Oh, there's that slow bounce we see from time to time, that's for sure. Oh, it's a slow ball and it's a very good shot indeed. That is a very good illustration, I think, of the skill level that Virat Kohli's got.
And also awareness, as we keep talking about, because the fielder is in the 30-yard circle at mid-off. There's a fielder long gone. This one's around the off stump. It's a slow leg cutter, leg spinner that he's attempted. So he's hit it with the turn as well. Just landing inside the boundary.
Beautiful shot. Superbly played. Moves him now to 128. 11 fours in this knock so far. It's been a masterful knock. That's what it's been. Might to bowl that one again as well. Yes, he will. A wide has been 3. Slow ball again, and that's slashed away. Match figures, by the way. Still this 1 to go, the long one. And that's a single to round it off to 11. So that's over by that. Ah, that's interesting. Just as I scamper back for 2, just elaborate a bit there, Sonny.
Much that they can do to surprise you, but with
and how he's putting a lot back into the game.
And then down the order, contributes useful runs in a partnership as well. It's 265 for 6.
Wide of the crease that time and dragging that on the onside. Whip that away, it's just going to be the single. And on it. Might to bowl that one again, he does. He reviewed it after having a conversation with Shikhar Dhawan.
In this instance, I think what Kohli was looking to do was check with Dhawan whether the ball was going down the leg side.
I'll tell you what, also, it's a very warm day. His fitness levels must be quite extraordinary. On strike. Oh, he's clubbed that. It's in the air. Has it gone on the top of the fielder? It's gone for 6. He's caught the ball, David Miller, but it has gone for 6. Terrific shot by Kohli.
Oh, what a shot. Very good catch in the end, and this is a long boundary. Yes, it was the length ball, and he got under it, hammered it. Great effort, but to no avail.
No price whatsoever there, David Miller. Momentum was carrying him. Drag that. Oh, he's going to have to bowl that one again. He is frustrated he missed out. Virat Kohli. Last ball. Full toss. Hammered on the onside, so just a single. Good work from Chris Morris. So he's now completed his 9 overs. Smashed that on the onside. Takes him to the 150 mark. What a start. What a performance this has been.
Outstanding. Simply outstanding. It's a hot day. He's not just been smashing the ball around. He's been running not just his runs, but also his partner's runs. Maybe just now feeling the effects. Hasn't asked for water out of turn. He's been
focused. Oh, he's gone underneath that. He's set it for 6. Now, that was what he was thinking about doing from the moment Rabada started that run. That is magnificent.
Yes, simply magnificent. He anticipated. He read up Rabada's mind. He knew that he would bowl the delivery halfway down. There it is. He's got into position very early. See how deep he's gone into the crease. And that is what has given him the opportunity to get under the ball and hit it over.
Hit it for 6. Last ball. Full that time and hammered straight back past the bowler. That brings up the 300 as well. This has been a sensational knock. It's as simple as that. Virat Kohli has put on a show like no other today. It has been a delight to watch this guy in full flow.
Absolutely. This has been a magical innings. All the South Africans coming and congratulating him because they would have also felt that they were watching something special. They might not have liked what was happening to their bowlers, but they would have known that very seldom do you get to see batsmanship of this caliber, this class.